Baby, you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel a chemistry. I won't let no one.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So I'm switching it up a bit for you guys. I'm showing you guys how to do acrylic toes, like all acrylic on your 10 toes, and I'll be doing a French design on these as well. So you guys saw me go in with my primer, and then I went in with my first bit of acrylic. It was a big bit, so it was a bit big, so I went all the way back to the cuticle area and kind of pat it upwards and blend it down. And to give me like that perfect square shape, I use the edge of my cuticle pusher to cut off the excess acrylic from the end of the nail. My client wanted like really short acrylic toenails, like for the big toes, so that's what I did. I went in with my second bead and applied that closer to the cuticle area, and it did go over a little bit, so I'm removing that excess from the cuticle area and just patting that in, blending that in, checking the toes to see if I need to add acrylic anywhere else, and if I do, I will go back in with some more acrylic to fill in any like dents. Okay, so once the big toe is down, I'm just gonna go in with more primer, and I add primer as I work on each toe. So the little toes are a little bit harder to work on, but you know, once you get in the groove, it will become easy. You just need to apply your first bead down, not too much, not on the cuticle, but a little bit away from the cuticle area. Blend that in, ensure to clean around the cuticle area, and just shape that into like a square shape. This video is sped up, but I'm taking my time and I'm patting the bead into shape. I start on the center first, and then I work on shaping the nails out from the sides. Once the acrylic starts to dry down a bit, it gets easier to shape. So that's what I do. I don't try to shape it while it is like really wet. I wait for it to mat down a little bit, and then I use my brush to create that square shape. If you do need help, you can always use the sharp end of your cuticle pusher to cut the excess off, just like what I did with the big toes. But I am good with shaping the little toes like with my brush only, so I just go ahead and do so. But if I do put too much acrylic on there, I always go in with the cuticle pusher, that sharp edge, and I will cut off the excess, and that will give me that perfect square shape.
Something about the way you stare into my eyes. I know that I don't make things clear.
You want to remember to always keep the cuticle area clean. If you see that acrylic goes up too much, you want to clean that away because you don't want to create any lifting. And also, even though I did prime the toes before, I went in with primer before I added acrylic to each toenail.
Sit right next to you.
And if I did go in with like a thin layer of acrylic, I rather build it up instead of applying too much at one point. So if I do need to, I will go in with more acrylic. Once that is down and dried, I go in with my electric file. I clean up under the nail, the free edge right there. Because I do have a little excess acrylic there, I try to, you know, mimic the way a natural toenail looks, and I file away the excess from underneath. You want to be very careful when doing that, because the electric file can rub against your client's skin and that will burn. Okay, that will burn, so you need to be careful when doing that. And also go back to the cuticle and clean up your cuticle area. If you need to pull back the skin a little bit, do so to remove any excess cuticle from that area. I also use my electric file to help shape the nail like in that square shape. So that's what I'm doing here, and I just clean up wherever necessary. on the little toes, I don't like to see when it's like super bulky. I want it to look as natural as possible. Though it is acrylic on your toes, yes, it's acrylic toes, but you still don't want it to look too bulky. You want it to look flat and nice. Now I'm just gonna go in with my hand file. I'm going to shape the nails in that square shape that I want. I go to the side walls first, work on there, work on a free edge, and then just smooth the top of the acrylic basically with my file. I hold the toenail downwards and look like over it so that I can ensure that I am creating a square shape, okay, and that it is even. Moving on to the little toes, I mainly focus on the free edge and the side walls, and then I just smooth on top of the nails because I already did most of the cuticle work with my electric file, and it's a very small surface. So basically I just focus on the side walls and the free edge, ensuring that they are straight and have that nice square look. I go in with my buffer and then I smooth the nail, clean off the excess dust, spray my alcohol on, and I just wipe that down to clean the toes up. And now I'm just gonna go in with my design. As I said, I'm doing a French design, and my client wanted black French toenails. These are like really cute. So I just went in on the sides, and I'm just creating my French smile line here. And I'm working with black, so I had to take my time. And also, I did not go in with top coat first, but I should have went in with top coat first. My plan was to like do each toe and flash cure in between, but that was taking too long. So I started just working on all the toes, and then I realized that the gel polish started to look like it was smudging. Right here I was flash curing. I just realized that like the gel polish was starting to smudge. So you guys will see me going with my cleanup brush and clean up the nails after moving on to the other nail, and then so yeah, the long way is to just do the nail flash cure in between doing each nail, if you understand, and or the easy way is to just apply top coat first and then you go in with your design, yeah. So learn from my mistakes, okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and add my tiny French smile lines to all the tiny toenails. Okay, this is where I saw like that smudge look happening, so I went ahead and I cleaned up the nails and I flash cure in between. Then I moved on to my other toenail. I don't show that I flash cure for all the nails, but I did after that event happened, and then I let her put her feet under my bigger lamp so that they could dry completely for 60 seconds. Alright, once that is done, I go in with a Q-tip with acetone and I just clean on top of the nails. And now I'm going in with my glossy top coat and I'm just going to seal that French design into place. Alright, so once all the top coat is applied, I dry that for 2 minutes. I clean up the nails and then add cuticle oil, and this is the reveal. These are looking really cute. Hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial on how to do acrylic toenails. They are trending right now. So cute. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.